Hello everybody, my name is T7. Welcome to this video. I was not supposed to do another video ever on this channel, as you probably know from my last update and everything. But this has been going pretty wild lately, and I needed to make my response video about it. Please bear with me, because this is very important for the Pokemon community. There has been people, like the community, the Pokemon community is divided into two groups, and this is sort of like, I want to place myself somewhere in between these groups, because like, okay, the half of the Pokemon community is very concerned that we're getting a remake that's going to be like similar to Pokemon Yellow, and they don't want that because they want a new adventure. They want to like experience 8th generation or like something new, because we have visited Kanto in the past for like four times, and with the recent releases of Red, Blue, Yellow and Gold and Silver and Crystal for the 3DS Virtual Console, like we have been going to Kanto multiple times. So these people are very concerned that we're going to get a game that is like old, but you know, but with new graphics. And their even biggest concern is that because there have been sayings by people who their leaks have been already confirmed, or you know, sort of confirmed by the existence of this thing, they have been saying, they have been afraid of the Pokemon Go integration. And it seems that like many people who play the core Pokemon games hate Pokemon Go, and I don't understand why, because it's a different game. They are afraid that this Pokemon Go influence is going to ruin Pokemon Switch. Now here's why I think their craze over this Pokemon Go thing is very wrong. You see, okay, if you see like Pokemon Go as its own thing, it had never been trying to be a main series game. Of course, the battle system is very simplified on Pokemon Go. You only have to tap on the screen to attack, and you have only 2 attacks per Pokemon. There are not levels, there are, you know, CPs and all that kind of stuff. And basically you don't even have to fight to engage a battle with a Pokemon you're about to catch. You just throw a Pokeball. So these people from one side believe that all these features are coming from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Switch, ruining the experience for everybody. Okay guys, listen, this is never going to happen. Pokemon is not going to replace the battling or the battling mechanics, the core battling mechanics that make Pokemon Pokemon, with something like just simple tapping on the screen, or like just pressing a frigging A button on the Switch to attack. This is not going to happen, so please don't be afraid. What they are probably going to do is take like the good things that Pokemon Go has provided to the community. Can you understand? Can you acknowledge these good things that Pokemon Go has brought to the game? I can tell you of some. First of all, the game it's always kept like fresh and new, with new Pokemon being added and events that are controlled by Niantic, the company that has Pokemon Go. It's not like it's a game that is evolving, you know, with new content all the time. Also, a nice addition to Pokemon Go is to being able to actually see the Pokemon that you are going to encounter, and not like just ramble about and run around on some random grass or cave area to encounter a Pokemon. You can see the Pokemon you're about to encounter. You decide if you want or not to encounter the Pokemon. You tap on the Pokemon, you battle it. And like, okay, what if? Oh yeah, and also don't forget the raids and like the community aspect of the franchise. I mean, back in my day, when I sound like I'm like now I'm not that old, but you know, back when I was on primary school or whatever, people and my friends were all playing Pokemon. They were going around, you know, the town with their Game Boys, and they were trading, they were, you know, playing together. And that, by the years, has disappeared. Of course, we have the Wi-Fi connection and, you know, all of these Nintendo services that help us, and the GTAs that help us, players, connect with other players and play Pokemon together. But really, Pokemon Go has brought this feeling sort of back, because you can see more people playing, and with the addition of the teams, you know, the Articuno ones, Zapdos and Moltres in Pokemon Go, and also the gyms, and the raid battles. These features alone have brought many Pokemon fans together again, gathering Pokemon. This is a very good thing about Pokemon Go, and I believe that these new titles in the franchise, Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, are going to benefit from this kind of thing. Maybe they have this sort of feature or mechanic that, you know, they integrate with Pokemon Go in a way that if you like succeed in doing something good in Pokemon Go, then you are rewarded back in the game, and so, and like vice versa. Or you can like meet other people, or like imagine if there are actually raid battles in a main series game. Imagine if like Game Freak didn't release a legendary Pokemon like through a code or through Wi-Fi, and you know, imagine if Game Freak made acquiring the legendary Pokemon actually a worthwhile experience for us players. Because I don't only want to have like this token Pokemon, this like shiny Tapu Koko or like an Arceus or whatever, just being given to me. If I have the ability to accomplish something in order to get it, that would make me feel very much better. And imagine like there is like a hub world that like some leaks are saying, there's this area where Pokemon come from Game Freak, available for players to gather and battle them. And this thing only would make legendaries actually worth the experience once again, and not only just, you know, some random Pokemon, not completely random, but you know what I mean, like strong Pokemon that you have to encounter. Probably your team is already overpowered, so you can, if you want, like beat them, or you just catch them. But imagine if like legendaries are much more difficult to get in some sort of way. They require other people to gather around and fight the legendary to be able to capture it. Because if there are rumors and leaks and these kind of stuff by people who are saying basically that the catching mechanic from Pokemon Go is going to come to these series. And this is amazing. I mean, I always wanted to throw Pokeballs. I don't want to like press a button and like rely on random number generation to see if I capture the Pokemon or not. So, all in all, like with the whole thing about Pokemon Go being integrated into these games, I don't think it's a bad idea at all. I mean, I understand that some people are concerned because of the simplicity of Pokemon Go and so on. I understand that people like are afraid of like the Pokemon community being full of people who came from Pokemon Go who have nothing to do with the main series, and but I think that it depends on the level of integration also, because if you remember the last remakes we got, not Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, but the previous remakes were Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They came with Pokewalkers. Now, just hold on. Yeah, well, okay, I didn't find my Pokewalker, but I found these bad boys. Nice games. But yeah, anyway, I mean, these games had the Pokewalkers as a new addition for the player experience to be able to get to have the Pokemon with them and interact with other Pokemon and like their own Pokemon in the real world. And guess what Pokemon Go is? This exact thing, but on the next level. So don't be afraid that Pokemon Go is going to ruin the experience. Probably, most likely, the integration between these two games is going to be that Pokemon Go serves as a way to extended Pokewalker experience. You can send Pokemon to Pokemon Go so they can be your body Pokemon, or you can transfer the Pokemon you've captured on Pokemon Go back to the original game, to the main series games, which is going to be amazing, by the way, because I have some pretty good Pokemon on Pokemon Go, and I'm sure you do also. But yeah, I mean, what could go wrong? And okay, and let's take the other scenario where Pokemon Go the Pokemon Go influence is much more large and strong in the core series than what I've just told. Like, okay, I have an idea. I don't know how good that may sound, but what's the main fundamental thing about Pokemon Go besides capturing Pokemon? They don't have levels. They have CPs, combat powers, and your trainer has a level. You have a level, and the Pokemon you encounter are based. Their CP, their combat power is based upon your level, so you cannot be like low level as a trainer and encounter a very strong Pokemon. Imagine if this combat power system comes to the Nintendo Switch, and imagine if like leveling up your Pokemon is a thing of the past. That would be crazy. That would be like super crazy. But it would also kind of make sense, like having you as a trainer level up and not the Pokemon. Because that way, you can possibly use your not that strong Pokemon against like much stronger Pokemon, because like your Eevee or Pikachu as your starter or whatever is going to have enough CP to combat a Pokemon like, I don't know, like Gyarados or Dragonite. You know what I mean? I mean, like, the CP system could some sort of like balance the game in a way that you can use your favorite Pokemon against. Don't kill me on this one, please don't kill me. That's my opinion. That's my wild idea about like the CP and the player level integration in the main series. But don't even listen to that stuff. I don't believe it's going to happen. I think that we're keeping the Pokemon levels and probably having Pokemon Go replace the CP with with real levels. But anyway, however, like CP would introduce this aspect of Pokemon of like being able to experience these raid battles, as I've told you, because as of now, the strongest Pokemon you can encounter is like a 100th level Pokemon. And that doesn't like seem a lot, but when you go on a raid in Pokemon Go, like, and fight a Groudon that has 42,000 CPs, that's kind of a big deal. What can you do with levels? Can you, like, will Game Freak ever like allow a Pokemon to be above 100 level just to make it? I don't know. I think I need this kind of thing. Yeah, I mean, like you look at these apparent leaks, which like they were posted by a person long ago, before the whole Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee thing was confirmed to be actually true. The guy says, and let's only talk about the Pokemon Go stuff, that there is Pokemon Go integration, and that's not a bad thing, for like we said. Catching Pokemon works like in Go. That doesn't mean that the battle is going to be replaced. No, just the catching mechanic. Just, you know, you might have to be able to flick the Joy-Con like joystick to throw a Pokeball, or to actually do that on the touchscreen. So it's good. Rewards in game and in Go for linking the two together. Of course, you can transfer Pokemon and items. A new accessory can be used with both Go and the games. This maybe is referring to some sort of like a Pokemon Go. How's the thing called that you can link on Pokemon Go and catch Pokemon with Pokemon Go Plus? Yeah, you can catch Pokemon without looking at them. I mean, it's logical that they would do this sort of things. So please guys, don't be afraid with the whole Pokemon Go integration. It's going to be great. Pokemon like heading a different way this time is for me a very positive thing, because it shows if it isn't the cash grab and the nostalgia thing, you know, it shows that Game Freak wants to move on and wants to like try and innovate, like Mario Odyssey and Zelda Breath of the Wild did. I don't believe it's going to be innovative in that level, but you know, the progress is good. It's good. It's good to have progress. It's amazing. I mean, I love it. I'm excited for this game. Of course, I'm picking the Eevee version. But yeah, there's no need to be worrying. And also about like the games being remakes. They're not going to be remakes, guys. They're just. I mean, I don't believe that they would do that. Even okay, this leak talks about like Red and Blue, that they play a role in the story, but you are a new trainer and there are new trainers. I don't think that we're going to be having remakes, and even if we do have remakes, they're not going to be the exact same game. Of course, you're going to be able to evolve your starter Pokemon, because back in Yellow you couldn't evolve Pikachu unless you traded on another game. Don't worry, guys. These games are going to be amazing. Stay tuned to the internet for all this kind of stuff. I'm very sad seeing like Twitter, especially Twitter, like going on crazy with negativity about these games. I can't find any posts right now. But okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, these are some fun made like logos. I mean, yeah. Have a great time. Don't listen to people that are trying to ruin this for everybody. And just have fun. Let's go play some Pokemon and enjoy ourselves. And I'm sure that these games are gonna be revealed in a very very short time. So all these questions are gonna be answered. So everything is great, in my opinion. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for like doing all that kind of stuff. I don't care if you like this or not. Just post in the comments below what you think about all these things. Post in the comments below if you would like to see more speculation videos and whatnot. Are you getting these games? What's your opinion? And as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm the7f8, and I'm gonna see you soon. Ciao.